Okay, and welcome back. It's a little dark, but we're not going to need much light for what I'm doing anyway, so don't even worry about that. Well, what we're here to do is talk about acne. So this morning I put on this makeup to show you guys how to wear like a gentle form, like not a lot, just minimum with makeup when you're dealing with acne. So yeah, it's been about what, 12, 13, 12, 13 hours. So yeah, it's nighttime now. I'm getting ready to go to bed. So I already took my shower and I didn't wash my face, but I'm going to go ahead and show you guys what I do to take off my makeup. And the reason why I'm making this video is because when I try to talk to females and just anybody, period, with acne, and I try to tell them anything, they kind of look at me like I'm a hypocrite or like I'm patronizing them. Because for the simple fact, most of the time out of the years, about 85% of the, out of a year, my acne is actually, it just don't show up. And it's because I do use preventive care. So when I try to talk to individuals, they're more like, girl, please, you got perfect skin. You got, you know, your skin is beautiful. You can say that. And I'm like, well, I'm very acne prone. I just take some precautions and steps to keep my skin that way. So you can't stop a breakout. Like now, I'm broke out. And because I'm about to use this regimen, I won't stay broke out long. So most people won't even get to see me this way broke out, so they don't believe that I really have acne, but I do. I'm very prone to acne, and so I decided to do this video to show you guys how to get rid of your acne now that you can see that I too do get acne. I mean, it's nothing you can do about it. It's a hormone imbalance. So I have to try to tell people to embrace their skin, let your skin breathe, embrace your skin when it's broke out. Embrace yourself, love your skin. So anyway, without further ado, we're going to go ahead and jump into taking off this makeup. So this makeup is very hard to take off, as you know. Today, when I put it on, it's waterproof, sweat-proof makeup. So, and this is how it looks 15 hours later. So yeah. Anyway, we're going to use three things here to prep our skin and take off our makeup. So you can either use a cotton pad or cotton balls or a napkin. Any three would do. I mean, anyone would do. It's late. It's going on midnight. So let's get this party started. So I'm going to start with the cotton pad. And what we're going to be using is witch hazel. And the reason that we're using witch hazel is because it's like a toner. It's also, let's see. Okay, it also relieve minor skin irritation due to minor cuts, scrapes, insect bites. And like if you have acne, your skin is usually irritated, itchy. You find yourself picking at it. So what we want to do is we want to sanitize the skin first. So yeah, I'm sorry. This is hydrogen peroxide. Now, another thing I want to say to anybody using this regimen is that I have oily to combination skin. And if you have very dry skin, some of these ingredients might dry your skin out. So I would say first, practice in a place that's inconspicuous, like somewhere around here, and see what happens, before you put this on your entire face and it dries you out or it makes your acne worse. So, yeah. Anyway, next, this alcohol is not what I usually use. I usually use wintergreen 50% alcohol, but I don't have that right now. I do. I just don't know where it's at, somewhere in there. But anyway, I'm going with a 91% alcohol. And it's just white alcohol, but use wintergreen because 91% is not. It's not necessary. And the winter green will actually feel so much better than this white alcohol. But since my breakouts are not irritated, I'm not going to get burnt anyway. So yeah, just using those three substances, I'm going to start to remove my makeup. and just gently wiping. I'm not digging into my skin, just gently wiping. So I'm coming closer so you guys can actually see my face. Let's see if I can fix this light a little bit for you guys. Okay, so just wiping all this makeup off. So it's a lot of makeup. You want to make sure you get all off. So I do use, when I'm not broke out, I use makeup remover. But this is part of prepping your skin for the acne treatment anyway, so it also removes makeup quite faster than makeup remover and quite more thoroughly than makeup remover or soap and water. So yeah, that's pretty much through. So I'm gonna go ahead now. Since I got this out, I'll just use some of this napkin. And so we're gonna repeat that process of the alcohol, peroxide, and witch hazel. So I'm just pouring a bit of peroxide. That was peroxide. A little bit of alcohol, and then just a little bit of witch hazel. And go ahead and start to wipe again. So as you see, I'm staying mindful of my eye because this is alcohol, and I don't want alcohol on my eyelids. So I'm really just keeping it to my cheek, T-zone, my mouth, and my forehead area, and eyebrows, of course. So yeah. Oh, my nose ring. I'm gonna pull that out. I'm just getting the rest of that makeup completely off. Okay. Alright. Now that we have done that, I'm sorry. So now that we have done that, I'm going to take some cocoa buttercream and I'm going to put the moisture back into my face because alcohol and peroxide can really dry your face out. So yeah, just putting the moisture right back into my face. Okay. Yep. So once I have put my cocoa butter on, usually I would let that sit for a while. And the reason for that is just to let everything soak up and soak in nice and completely. But I already took my shower tonight, and usually the next step that I would use would come when I'm in the shower. So, but I already took my shower, so I'm going to go ahead and move right along for the sake of the time limit of this tutorial. And what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and wash our face. So I'm going to remove my lashes. And I'm just going to gently remove my lashes. So now that my lashes are off, we can go ahead to this next step. So this next step, I'm taking a cocoa butter moisturizing soap by Palmer's, and I'm going to be washing my face. I'm also using this Olive Olay Pro X, and at this step, I'm not endorsing any of these products, it's just what I'm using. But at this step, I would say use your favorite facial cleaner, whatever you use now, because you don't have to go out and buy any products that I'm giving you the names of. I'm just telling you what I'm using. But when it comes to what you're about to use to wash off your face, I use the cocoa butter because it helps to even out your skin tone and it's moisturizing. And yeah, I use the Pro X because I'm over 30 and this is a very good way to refresh your skin, exfoliate daily, and it's very good for like fine lines and wrinkles and all that good stuff. So yeah, so to help this go along quicker, I got a bowl of water already here. I just wet my brush head, and this brush head goes with a system, the Pro X system, but I'm not going to bring that out because it's not necessary. And the more products that I bring out, I believe that people would just go out and spend money, but I'll show you guys the system in another review or something like that because it's a great system. But yeah, I'm just taking my brush. I had dipped it in the water, and I'm just going around on that bar. And this is all I use this bar for, is my face. So yeah, I got my brush nice and soapy, and I'm going to gently exfoliate my face. So let me take my earrings off because they're not necessary. They're just going to be in the way. I'm good. Okay. So I can pull my hair back. Okay. Alright. So all my hair is back. So I'm just going to get this whole face nice and soapy. So I'm staying mindful and still not touching my eyes because I need to see. So when I first start, I start from my affected area because my eyes are never affected by acne. It's usually just my cheeks. And I want to make sure, you see that? I want to make sure all of that makeup is out of my skin. Around my lips, on my lips, brush your nose. You get into corners and cracks. Don't be shy. Okay. So before I go any further, I'm going to rinse my face. So I have a napkin because I'm not going to just walk away and rinse my face. I'm just going to wet it with some water and rinse all of that off so I can repeat the process. So with just the napkin, grab the dry one as well. Well, it's not going to be dry, it's too wet. Okay, and I'm just, at this point, I'm going to wipe across the eyes. I'm going to dip another towel into that clean water. I'm not going to repeat the dip with the same napkin. I'm just making sure there's no soap on my eye area, so when I do open it, my eyes are not burning, as well as removing makeup from my eye area. So yeah, of course I'm going to have to put soap on my makeup, and I want to show you guys that. You see that? When I told you it's like waterproof, you see how I was rubbing this? I want to show you guys that you don't have to spend a whole lot of money on your shadows just because you think it's going to last longer. I mean, drugstore shadows are good too. So I just wanted to show you guys that, which is why I didn't put any soap on my eyelids yet. But yeah, I'm about to do that now. So now I'm going to go in with my Pro X soap. That was the initial wash and the initial wash. So we're going to do it one more time, and this is going to be mainly for the purpose of making sure that I get every bit of dirt out of my skin, because you want your acne to heal. So you want to thoroughly clean your skin, which is another reason why I say you have to love your skin regardless. When it's broke out, you can't be putting all that makeup on it and trying to hide it. I mean, you can, it's your skin, but if you want it to heal, the best thing to do is to take care of it and go ahead and handle that. So I just put a little bit of the Pro-X onto the brush. And yeah, I'm going to do a review on the brush as well and the system, and let you guys see how the system works. But for now, just go ahead. If I've been that thing that I don't want to talk, so just go ahead and really. Now this brush is soft yet firm, so I'm not digging into my skin. It's really like gliding over, and you can feel it because it's firm. So I'm not pressing it in. I'm just letting it glide over and do its thing. So yeah, so now I'm going to have to close my eyes because I gotta get the shadow off. So now is where I'm going to go ahead and remove my shadow. So before I move to the next eye, I'm going to wipe that away. So I get a nice clean napkin, and I'm going to go ahead and wipe that away. I'm also going to dry it well. More of a patting motion, making sure I get into my eyelashes because soap burns. Just so you know that. So that's that makeup that I was just showing you guys on my eyes. So yeah, just because it's not, you know, MAC or Sephora or some designer brand makeup doesn't mean that it won't give you the same results. Probably not the same, but it'll give you typical results. Close enough. I'm not a model. Just the average Joe. So yeah, let's go ahead and get it off our other eye. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and wash it off that eye, taking this clean napkin. I have to pull another one to dry. Sorry. Okay. So taking that clean napkin and holding your eye not too tight, because the tighter you hold it, the more you're gonna get soap in your eye. You want to just make sure that it's closed, almost like you're asleep. Because if it's too tight, what's gonna happen is it's gonna crunch up at the bottom and allow the soap to get in. So you want to be careful and not hold it too tight. So now I'm just patting and making sure that there's no soap left. So yeah. Okay. So now we're just going to take that towel that I was using to dry, still clean. Now we're just going to take that and start to wipe the rest of the soap off of our face. So you'll be amazed at how much makeup's sticking to your skin. That's another reason why I stress that when you have acne, you shouldn't even wear makeup every day. You should let your acne breathe and let it clear up. I can see if you just have to wear your makeup, then using the tutorial I showed you earlier is a good way to wear makeup in between your acne breakouts. And for those who say, what is it in between? I'm always broke out. But this is the regimen to get you from being broke out right here. So, alright, let's draw our face. Alright. So, when you have acne, the first thing you want to remember is you want to dry your face in a pat. Everything should be a patting motion. Don't, no, that's just going to irritate it. Just pat. And I don't know, look, I think I forgot to go on my neck a little bit. I know my neck is clean. Just took a shower, but make sure under, oh yeah, it's clean. Make sure under there is clean too. Alright. So, boom. Our face is clean. Alright, let me put this soap. Alright. I'm going to this to the side. So, next section is just going to take these cotton balls and using that same peroxide. So, our last time doing this prep. So, is all these steps necessary? Only when you wear makeup, all these steps necessary. If you don't have makeup on, this would be where you start. So, that was how you take off your makeup. Okay, so now we're starting with our acne treatment regimen. So, like I was saying, I'm using witch hazel, peroxide, and alcohol. And I'm using 91%, but you should use 50. So now I'm just using cotton ball. I'm going to go ahead and prep my skin. Just going to also make sure that any makeup that was left during that process that we just went through actually gets all the way off. And this is why I want to show you, regardless, like with soaps and all of that, I don't care. When you put that peroxide, witch hazel, and alcohol together, this is what's being left behind after you take off your makeup. And I should have used some makeup cleaner too, just to show you guys that it's always like these traces that's always left. You see me scrub and I scrub, and yeah, it's always like these traces that are always left behind. So you got to be wary of that, especially when your skin is really acne prone, of making sure just do it until it's clean. So yeah, using the side that's clean just to make sure everything is off. Yeah, just make sure that everything is nice and clean. So I'll pull that out. Again, still do not go in your eye area. This is alcohol. But I do make sure I get around my hairline, because you're always pushing makeup back into your hairline. You want to make sure you get all that makeup out of there. So there we go. So now we're going to let that dry for a second. And yes, we're going to put the moisturization back in with this cocoa butter. So here we go. This cocoa butter for the night. Too much. Spray on my hands. Okay. You'll automatically start to feel like cooling sensation, because we have sat there and cleaned out our pores. So our pores are nice and clean. So now we're going to go ahead and put on our acne cleaning part. So let me move this part to the side. This is the last part. So simple, easy. So what we're going to be using is lemon, 100% lemon juice. We're going to be using 100% honey. We're going to be using apple cider vinegar. I have the like 2-pound bottle, so I poured some into this old honey jar. As you can see, I do use this regimen. I do not eat honey. I don't even like the way honey tastes. So anyway, Yeah, so this is ACV, apple cider vinegar, and we're going to be using this calamine lotion. So, to tell you guys what this do, I'm going to go ahead and grab a cotton pad, cotton ball, paper towel, it doesn't matter. So, let's start with the lemon, well, really, let's start with the apple cider vinegar. So, the apple cider vinegar will pH balance your skin. So, the first thing you have to do is think about what your acne really is. When you break out from acne, it's because it's a hormone imbalance. So your skin is hormonal, basically. So we're going to use this apple cider vinegar to pH balance, those free radicals that's going on there. So that goes into honey. Well, no, wait. I'm going to tell you about honey. Let's go ahead into our lemon juice. So our lemon juice will help with the discolorations from scarring. When you um, when you get acne, you notice like you pick at it a lot. It's always there, and you're always picking and squeezing, and it leaves marks and scars. So the lemon is a great natural way to lighten up those scars. So I'm putting everything on this one pad. So the next thing we have is this calamine lotion, and it's a drying agent. So it's going to dry up your bumps. It's also a skin protectant, so it's going to protect your skin throughout the night. So just put a few drops right on that pad with everything else. Okay, so from there, put the pad away. I'm sorry. I'm going to use this pad. Forget that. Put that pad to the side, and we're going to make one more pad because we're going to use both of those. I'm sorry. You're not even supposed to put the calamine lotion on to last. So let's hurry up, and I don't have to tell you what I'm using. It's vinegar. You just hurry up, make a vinegar pad, throw a couple of drops of vinegar on there. Grab a couple of drops of lemon juice, and like I was about to do, and grab the honey. So the honey is also good with free radicals, has lots of antioxidants in it. So yeah, just gonna smear that right over all of that vinegar and honey. Okay, so we can go ahead now and start to wipe our face. And did that pad just break on my face? Okay, and that's from the honey, but don't worry about it. Once the vinegar starts to seep through the honey, your pad will stop tearing up on you. Yeah, so it's just from when you first put it on your face, the honey is so sticky. So now, this is the part where you will feel your tingling because you have a lot of things going at work right now. This is also the part where you're clearing up your acne. So I'm not going into my eye area at all. Now it will burn now. You will start feeling a burning sensation, and that's just telling you that it's working. So I'm going to put that to the side and grab what we made earlier, the one with the calamine lotion. And now I'm going to go right in with that calamine lotion. So what this calamine lotion now is going to do is seal up everything that you put on your face. So yeah, we're sealing it in. So the calamine lotion will actually dry this to a smooth setting. Like it won't be sticky from the honey or anything. And once it dry, like now, you'll feel like this burning sensation. And take it. It's like Listerine. It doesn't last too long, but it does burn. But by the time that it dries, the burning is gone, and you won't want to pick at your skin because the itchiness will be gone as well. So that would be your mask for tonight. So if it's burning too much, go ahead and start to face dry it with your hands. Air dry it with your hands. But other than that, that is your acne mask. So Let's pick it up so you can see it a little closer. That's how it looks. Okay. And you're good to go to bed. So I'll see you guys. Maybe I'm going to do this for 7 days and then I'll come back and show you guys what day 7 look like. And of course I'm going to do it for 30 days straight. Whenever I have an acne breakout, let me pull this back some. But whenever I do have acne breakouts, yeah, I do this regimen for about 30 days. When I first start, like now, my face is still burning. But around day 30, it's not burning anymore. And for some reason, I won't break out again for like 7 to 8 months. So yeah, it's worth it. So yeah, and of course, I do my little preventive care with my calamine lotion whenever I do see a bump or so trying to come up. So as for now, yeah, we're finished. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Bye. Okay, so I just want to come back and show you what it looked like when it dries. So if you're not looking like this, go ahead and grab your calamine lotion. That means that you didn't use enough. Sorry, that's kind of leaking. Wipe that off. But go ahead and grab your calamine lotion. That means you didn't use enough. And go over your face. And if you didn't use enough, you would know because your face will probably still be burning. Because the calamine lotion soothes that burn. So make sure that you use enough calamine lotion. I also, since I'm back, want to go ahead and show you guys what I use around my eye. Like I said, I don't use that solution around my eye area. Let's go in. So what I'm going to be using is this Avon solution, and it's a night cream. And I'm also using this Avon solution, Asia's Results, and it's a renewing eye cream. I'm sorry, not in camera. It's a renewing eye cream. So this is a night product, and this is a early morning. I mean every morning and evening. So I don't do it every morning and evening, but I do it at night. So I'm going to go ahead and use my Q-tip. So starting with the night cream. Just going to dab my Q-tip in it. I'm just going to hydrate under my eyes, like so. And same, turn my Q-tip over, do the same thing to the other eye. So then I'm going to grab and I just put this really under my eye, not on top. But I grab my eye cream, and that's going to go on my eye and under my eye. So just grab another Q-tip. And when you're doing your face, when you have acne and you're acne prone, I mean, I love using disposable products because it minimizing on the, transfer of bacteria and all of that other stuff. So yeah, we're just gonna go around the eye area. So my eyelids are naturally dark. So yeah, it's no makeup there. It's just naturally dark eyelid. So again, we're gonna do the same thing to the other eye. So usually, I really don't do this to my eyes until I find myself having to do things like this mask. And then I find myself like, okay, the only time that I'm telling you, I got so many products. I actually have time to really even think about going ahead and moisturizing my eye area and all that good stuff. But yeah, I might do this like, what, once every 2-3 weeks. But when I'm doing my facial, I do it every night because I'm putting so much on my face that has the potential of drying my face out. So yeah, I protect my eye area. So yeah, so this is what you should look like at the end of this tutorial. Yeah, so acne is a part of you. You just have to own it and accept it. And when you wake up in the morning, just take your favorite face wash, like this is my favorite. For 30 and older, you gotta have a facial regimen, and I love my cocoa butter um, bar soap. So yeah, I would use those in the morning and just wash my face with my brush and pat it dry. And from there, I would like use some cocoa butter as well as like some sunscreen, and that is to protect, my skin. So if I wasn't doing anything for that day, I would just take some calamine lotion and just put it on my hand and dot the infected area wherever it's affected, and just let that sit on it for the rest of the day. So this regimen works fairly fast. And I'm talking to you now, and your face should not be burning anymore. If your face is still burning, that's why I'm still talking to you. If your face is still burning, that means that you didn't put enough calamine lotion on your face. So it'd be good for you to take a napkin or a cotton ball or something and just go back in and add some more calamine lotion to your face, because it's going to cool off that burning sensation. And once it's dry, well, that's not dry, sorry. But once it's dry, it won't do that. That's what it won't do. But once it's dry, it won't transfer. As you can see, it is drying. It's not coming off so easily, but it's not completely dry. Give it like a while to dry completely before you go to bed. So, because once it's dry, it's going to stay on all night. It's going to protect your face from your sheet covers. And I would say put on some pillowcases that you do not really care about that much. Just because you are going to bed with a substance on your face. And I would say if you can, I don't even sleep with a pillow. So if you can, just change your pillowcase at least every other night. Sleep on one side of the pillow, flip it, sleep on the other side, change your pillowcase, or whatever it is that you have to do to keep your face from just stewing in that bacteria. So yeah, um, I'm about to get ready to go to bed, so let me zoom out. That's the end. Yeah, so I'm getting ready to go to bed. So yeah, I look like a monster, but it's okay, because this is why people think I can't relate to acne. I can relate to acne. Do you not see my face? I can relate to acne. It's just the fact that there are things that you can do to get rid of your acne. And I've been to doctors. I've spent hundreds of dollars on different types of products. And the products that I'm using just came right out of my kitchen and right out of my bedroom or my hall closet or whatever. So, it's just stuff that's already usually in the house. You might can find it around your house if you have kids, especially. You have the calamine lotion and everything. So, yeah, it's just simple ingredients. Of course, I bought everything myself, whatever. But yeah, so I'm gonna keep coming back and showing you these updates and giving you um, an opportunity to see that, just try one more thing and see how it works for you. But if you want to try this, just try not to wear so much makeup. And I tell people that all the time. They say they want to get their face clear, they're trying to get rid of this acne, but yet they're like concealing it, they're hiding it. And when you're hiding it under all of that makeup, it can't breathe and it's getting worse. And when you wash your face, of course, it looks like it's getting better because your pores are clean for that moment, but then you pack it right back on and your pores are clogged right back up. So, yeah, that's why it's kind of hard to get rid of. You have to go ahead and just say, hey, this is me, I love me. Or, just hold your head up high. Hold your head up high. Don't let your acne define who you are. You still have a great personality. You're still the same person you are with or without your makeup on. And it's weird that I'm talking to you with this mask on my face, but I'm just keeping it real. You know, you gotta love yourself. You gotta love your skin that you're already in. And you can take steps to clear your skin up. You can take steps to prevent your skin from breaking out. So yeah, I could have cleared my skin up a few weeks ago. But like I was saying, people like when I talk to people about acne, like if I would have came on here and I was talking to you about acne and you would see my skin after this, you'll be like, that's because you've never been through this. No, no, you don't relate. And I've had people say that to me so many times, and I'm like, no, I can relate. I'm very acne prone. I just take certain precautions and I do certain things to help my skin seem as if it doesn't, you know, haven't seen a day of acne. But yeah, when I break out, this breakout was very small. But when I used to break out, I mean, it was just all over my face. I mean, it was so itchy. It was I had never had acne, so yeah, I understand the embarrassing part of it because before experiencing, acne for myself, I used to think like, why they just don't wash their face? Like, why won't just wash your face and the bumps will go away? But that is not true. You can wash your face with everything under the sun, and those bumps will not go anywhere. And I experienced that type of acne, severe acne, so much so I went to the doctor and he gave me a pill and it worked, sorta. It didn't take it all away, but he was saying that I would have to continuously take this pill, and I just refused that. So I don't like taking pills, so I refused to do that. So I did some research, and I just researched, and I just decided to put these products together and try something because each product stands alone, has a great quality and benefit, show property for your face. So it's even though it's not necessarily made for your face. So yeah, so I just wanted to go ahead and just show you guys how to clear up your acne, even though I'm looking crazy. But hey, what can I say? I gotta show you guys. I keep telling you guys. Just keep telling you guys. I guess I will show you that I'm not just saying this. This is what I do. Like, y'all think I just be talking, but this is actually what I do to clear up my acne. I do get acne. Yes, I know that most of the year my face looks like I never had acne before, but that's why I'm coming on tape. I'm coming on tape, and actions speak louder than words. So I guess if I show you, then you'll be able to see for yourself that yeah, she's not lying. She does get acne, and yeah, she's not lying. She does have a regimen that can clear that right up off your face if you stick with it and you're committed to it, and if you wear minimum makeup. So if you want to know what I mean by minimal makeup, just check out. I only have one makeup tutorial, part 1 and part 2. Check those out, and it'll show you how to put on your makeup to deal with your acne if you just have to wear makeup for a reason, any reason, just your reason. You just have to do that. Then yeah, use that tutorial to help you keep your pores not as covered, not as clogged. So yeah, I'm starting to slurp and I'm starting to mumble, and it's very late. So I hope you guys have really enjoyed this because I look a hot mess and I am like out here for everyone to see. But I don't care because I love me. I'm content with me. Yeah, this is me. I'm just kidding. Anyway, good night, you guys.